greetings, horror, sci-fi, and Evil Dead fans. Drew here from Horror, Sci-Fi, and Beyond, and we're here to discuss the new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn. And with me to review this movie is my regular co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Eric White. How's it going, man?
Going good. Hey, everyone out there.
And then, as for my second co-host, we got the singing wizard himself, Mr. Jackson Harbor. How's it going?
Goodbye, Dawn. Goodbye, Tom. Shut up. Sorry, Tom Waits just got in front of the microphone. I couldn't help it.
Oh, really?
He's always hanging around, that guy.
God bless.
Yeah.
Tom, go back in the back.
Yeah, tell him to get the fuck out of there. We're reviewing Evil Dead.
A Evil Dead movie. A single Evil Dead movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't watch the Sly might come in here.
Oh gosh.
You.
Can of worms we've opened. Oh no.
Oh my God. We haven't had Sly on here in a while.
I think Sam Raimi should write like a tiger in the Evil Dead movie. That'd be really cool. Like a deadite tiger. That'd be pretty cool. Absolutely.
What if Polly came back? What if Polly came back as a Deadite?
You want the bird? You want him there? You eat the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we got like 30 seconds in.
But
That's good.
before we get into that, we got some news to get to. So for the first bit of news, I'm sure all of us, or a lot of us, woke up to the sad news of Mr. Sam Neill passing away.
Yeah.
Pretty underrated actor in my opinion. If you don't know who that is, he was Alan Grant, the paleontologist guy from Jurassic Park, which is probably his most notable um role. And I actually wrote on Facebook, "Rest in peace, Sam Neill. Thank you for being part of my favorite movie." Um, which is yeah, so that's really sad. Also, oh, that space one that you did with Lawrence Fishburne. It's blanking on it.
Oh, Event
Event
Horizon.
Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's a cool movie.
He was also in Possession.
Possession, yes.
Yeah, that
Dude
movie's
loves
weird.
some horror movies. Like
Yeah.
he was down. Like what, In the Mouth of Madness? That's
Yeah,
In the Mouth of
another big
Madness.
one.
Really good
Yeah.
at Open 3.
He was the villain in the Chevy Chase Invisible Man movie. In the
Oh, really?
I've
John
never seen
Carpenter.
that.
Memoirs of the
Yeah, you're not missing much, but yeah, in Memories of the Invisible, Memoirs of the Invisible Man or whatever.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Carpenter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I
Yeah,
will always think of him as the actor who played Odin in the theatrical production that Loki puts on in Thor Ragnarok.
Mhm.
yeah, I remember.
Oh, Loki, you little ice blue baby.
Yeah,
that I found on a rock. Yeah, it's so
Beautiful.
funny.
yeah. So if you guys remember from our MCU Look Back series, I mentioned my aunt loves Thor, and Chris Hemsworth thinks he's the sexiest man alive, which I don't blame her. He's a pretty good looking guy, and so so she didn't see Thor Ragnarok, and I told her, oh, like Sam Neill's in it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I let her borrow my Blu-ray because she wanted to watch it,
Nice.
so she could swoon over Hemsworth. Yeah, so let's kind of go around. Let's talk about a couple. We want to go like too deep in it. Just a particular memory that you have of Mr. Neil.
I mean, I'd seen him. I guess I'd always kind of grown up with him at this point.
Yeah, right.
Because I'd seen him in stuff before Jurassic Park. I think I'd watched. What's the one with Billy Zane and Nicole Kidman, and they're on the boat?
I've never
Oh.
Dead Calm, but I've never
Dead
seen
Calm. I saw
Yeah.
Dead Calm like right before then somehow. Like
Okay.
one of my cousins. I was too young to watch it. Like it's like pretty sure it gets pretty like sexy in the middle of the movie, and like I don't know.
Mhm.
But he's like trapped on a boat separately from them. I don't know. It's pretty great. But I remember seeing that like right before Jurassic Park, and I was like, that guy from from that weird, sexy boat movie. I was like, he's gonna fight dinosaurs. That'll be fun.
That's the thing about Jurassic Park. Minus Goldblum, nobody with a marquee name in that movie, and it was like
Right.
it's like the
Yeah, that's
biggest
true.
blockbuster.
I mean, what's it? Richard? Was it
Richard Attenborough, he'd been
Richard
around for
Attenborough?
Decades.
He'd
Like
won an Oscar
Yeah,
for
but if
like
a
directing.
for
is a 12-year-old
directing, yeah.
portraying
Yeah,
that
that's
is,
true.
No.
yeah, like
Also,
you
his
think,
brother makes all those amazing nature documentaries.
oh
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Well, you think about like I mean, take another summer blockbuster of the '90s, like Mission Impossible. Trevor Roll's gonna know who Tom Cruise is.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think really anybody in Jurassic Park minus Goldblum, the big marquee name.
I
Um,
mean, even Goldblum is questionable because,
Right.
I mean, he was in like The Fly, which is
yeah,
Yeah. But he wasn't like
amazing, but like a kid's not gonna know that movie,
right.
yeah,
even in 1993. So,
yeah,
Laura Dern had done like Blue Velvet before this.
right,
Like
yeah, she was a
yeah,
David Lynch person.
right, yeah.
yeah, because he was in Wild at Heart with Nicolas Cage.
She was,
Right.
yeah, she was like right before that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh, before I get to your thoughts about Sam Neill, Jackson, I just gotta say one thing real quick. Speaking of Blue Velvet,
Hmm.
I'll fuck anything that moves.
Oh my God. Okay.
Have you seen Blue Velvet?
No, I need to. That I know that the headphones movie is like the ultimate headphones
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, you probably don't want your mom walking in on Blue
Yeah.
Velvet.
Well, even though I just said that famous Dennis Hopper line out loud.
It is
See,
famous. More so than
the
the
weird
movie.
thing is, I think of that as a J line.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So,
Well, he added that. Kevin Smith added that in there because I think him and Scott Mosier bonded
I'm
over Blue
sure,
Velvet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Jackson. What are some what's something that you want to highlight for Mr.
I
Neal?
mean, we've already mentioned Possession and In the Mouth of Madness, but the dude could play unhinged better than
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
Like, Possession, there's a scene in Possession where the wife comes in. It's before they get the divorce, but they're about to, and he's just sitting in a rocking chair rocking back and forth, and it is the most aggressive rocking chair acting you could possibly. He's going all the way back and all the way forward, and he's keeping his head perfectly still, and he's
Mhm.
like not blinking and stuff, and it is wild
Oh
to
my
see
God.
Dr. Alan Grant be this psychotic in a movie.
Yeah. I yeah,
So
yeah, this the thing that sticks out for me for Mr. Neal, and this is so obvious because it's my favorite movie of all time, but it's his intro scene for Jurassic Park when he's trying to scare the kid about the
Mm,
velociraptor. It's just he's
mhm.
so
sure,
good in
it's
that
great.
scene.
Yeah,
He's being so mean to that kid.
Yeah.
that poor kid.
I actually heard a theory that that kid went on to become Owen Grady, Chris Pratt's character.
Oh. Huh. I believe it.
That'd
I
be
believe it.
strange. Yeah.
No, it would make sense because yeah, he learned to respect raptors.
So the name of that kid, the actor that played that kid, his name is Whit Hertford.
Mm,
Hmm.
And if you look at him, like even like 20 years, 30 years later, he looked exactly the same.
yeah.
He
Oh
didn't
yeah.
grow very much.
Yeah, he
He
was
was on
in
Glee.
hmm
Mm.
Um, yeah.
He
and
looks like
before
the
this he
kid.
was like one of the Friday the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. He
Yes, I was
played
gonna point
like
that out. Yeah.
he played like Freddy's
Okay.
Yeah.
illegitimate son or possessed by Freddy. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't remember that at all, but
Yeah, and then when he goes full evil and Event Horizon and he has his
Hmm.
eyes, plucked out or whatever, and he's like, Hell, hell is just a word. The real reality is way, way worse. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to know.
Sam.
he
Oh,
was
Sam.
he will be missed. I mean, he
Yeah.
was such an amazing screen presence. No matter what he was
Hmm.
doing, he could do everything: comedy, drama,
Yeah.
Hmm.
horror, any of that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was such a good actor. Yeah, like very, very Nicolas Cage, like where he or like Matthew Lillard, where like he's full on committed.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But Yeah, that's about that. Let's move on to the next bit of news and the trailer for the new Tom Cruise movie, Digger dropped. Um, I was
Boy,
in
did
the
it.
Finally, a
Boy,
real
did it.
trailer.
Yeah.
yeah, so I was in the parking lot of the gym and I saw it on on the YouTube app. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta watch this now.
Hmm.
Um, fun as hell trailer. Like
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is having so much fun as this character. Like holy shit, like he didn't look like Tom Cruise. Like he looks like the guy from Talking Heads, Daniel Burns or David Burns, I think his
David
name is.
Burns. He does look a little David Burnsy.
Yeah, like
See,
now.
I thought he looked like Mark Harmon.
Oh, he
He,
does. He does.
he does look a little like Mark Harmon too. But the standout for this trailer for me was one, the cat that's in it, and the second is John Goodman, who looks
John Goodman, man.
completely unhinged and amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all of the bad fucking news? Yeah, that line, and then when he says, Digger got us into this mess, and Digger's the only one that's gonna dig us out of it.
Him trying to blow up that iceberg or whatever, like waking up and
With the oxygen tank and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is like the second episode in the row when we're talking about John Goodman.
this may be this is going to be
I
a
mean,
secret John Goodman podcast.
he's always working. He's always working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I fucking love John Goodman.
yep.
Jackson, what did your thoughts about this trailer?
I'm so into it. Like I know Inarritu, he's got his ups and downs, but
Sure.
I like when he's making a comedy
Mhm.
because I think for my taste, I like Birdman better than any of his other movies.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
And then his
Birdman's
last
great.
one, I get Birdman. I like Birdman. That sounds better.
Birdman.
Birdman.
Okay, Robert Eggers.
His name is Steve Birdman. So
Is he really? That what Ken's
no,
character?
No,
no,
it's not.
I don't remember the
Okay.
character's name. It's just Michael Keaton to me.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie
But
forever. I need to watch it again.
I guess his last one, which the title I still can't remember. I think it was
Mhm.
supposed to be a comedy, but it wasn't very funny. But this looks like him. It looks like him kind of doing what's the guy Yorgos Lanthimos. It looks like
Mhm.
him doing it like one of those kind of movies, which I'm into.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like a full-on like cartoon version of like Strangelove.
Oh
Like it
yeah.
looks very
Sure,
over the top, and
yeah.
I kind
Yeah,
of love
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
here
kind
for
of looks a little bit like Doctor Strangelove, Yorgos Lanthimos, and from the last trailer, I guess like the teaser trailer, just the way it was like a static shot, like a really wide shot, a little bit of Wes Anderson, just a little bit. I was getting that kind of
Hmm.
vibe.
I can see
Uh,
that a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, like very stylized.
Lots of vibes going on with this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that cat,
Lots of weird vibes.
yeah,
But
that cat's amazing. I love that cat.
what you
So
gotta
weird.
love though is that Tom Cruise, after like 2 decades of I'm an action hero, I'm gonna do
Mhm.
stunts, and I'm gonna be the hero that saves the world,
Mhm.
is finally going back to what he used to do, which is make really interesting movies with interesting directors
Directors, yeah.
and like disappear into a character and just be like a real like character actor because he's really good at that when he wants to be. Like I guess the last time he did it was what, Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, it was like 2008.
And that was 3 or 4 scenes, but he kind of stole the movie
Right.
for a lot of people. He's not my favorite part of the movie, but he is
Well, I mean, that's
very
definitely Downey right there.
Very memorable in that movie.
he is very good in that movie.
Yeah.
But before that, it was like he was in Eyes Wide Shut and Magnolia the same year,
Mhm.
and then he just like started working with Spielberg. Then his public persona kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
With the whole Katie Holmes and Scientology and Oprah and all that. But now it's like, okay, Tom Cruise, you're in your 60s. Let's get back to being like a weird actor that I know you can be.
Mhm.
So thank you, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, like I said,
Only
I need
took
to
20
watch,
years.
yeah, I need to watch a lot of like the '90s Cruise movies. I haven't seen a lot of them.
There's a fair few I haven't seen, but like he's always had this weird energy to him
Mhm.
that works really well for action films,
Hmm.
but it works really well for like comedies and dramas too.
Mm.
And he just hasn't done that in so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember um David Newman from Blank Check, or Griffin Newman from Blank Check mentioned that I think because he kind of what the word kind of was not in good light, a good public light, because of the whole Scientology and jumping on Oprah's couch and
Yeah.
cat scenes
Yeah.
Yeah.
are evil kind of thing. That he would have to, yeah, he had to do like action, like a Mission Impossible movie, like all the time,
Right.
like action. 'Cause yeah,
I also just think he likes those movies, though. I think he
oh
likes doing
yeah.
the stunts in those movies.
Well, no,
Yeah, he wants to go hang off an airplane. Like
yeah,
that's what he
Yeah.
really wants to do, but he's getting old.
yeah. Well,
So,
Yeah.
him and Chris McQuarrie are big Buster Keaton fans, and that
sure.
was a huge inspiration
Hmm.
for them when doing the Mission Impossible movies. Which is really cool. But yeah, man, like this is just like so much fun. The whole part about like his little spinning desk thing being bigger than his dick or something like that,
Hmm.
like was pretty funny. The whole we mentioned this in the last time we talked about Digger. That whole thing when he does the sometimes just gotta hit him with the cold hard truth, and he does like like the cowboy like Clint Eastwood gun thing,
Hmm.
Yeah.
like fast shooter. Man, he might get his Oscar this year. He might just get his Oscar.
He's gunning for it.
Well,
I
some people
mean, he
are
should have gotten it like 30 years ago for Jerry Maguire or
Sure.
something, but
no,
Yeah.
no.
oh, Jerry
You don't
Maguire,
think
come on,
so?
he's
He's
so
great in
amazing in
that.
that
I
movie.
used to
Yeah.
love Jerry Maguire. Yeah, I think he's so pretentious now.
Okay.
Yeah, just my opinion. Eric, do you
When was
have
the last
any
time you watched it? Uh,
shit? I tried to watch the beginning of the pandemic and I just couldn't. It was, I don't know, just something about it. It was
mm,
just it was a little too pretentious for me.
mm. Okay. No, I mean, this looks great. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had me in the teaser, and like this kind of just solidifies it for me.
Mm,
John Goodman, that cat,
yeah.
Tom Cruise,
Yeah,
sign me up.
Jesse Plunkins is in there.
Yeah, Jesse
Yeah.
Plemons is in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra Hüller, man, she's having a moment right now.
Hmm. Oh
You
yeah,
know.
she burst out on the scene with Anatomy of Fall, which she's wonderful in, by the way,
Oh
if you
yeah,
haven't seen
yeah,
it.
she's great. Yeah. Well,
But
that
yeah, no,
year,
she's like coming
that
up.
year, she had two great movies. She had that, and then she had Zone of Interest, I think it was.
Oh, that's right. She was in Zone of Interest.
See,
Was
I
that the
didn't
same
see
year?
either one of those.
You should watch both of them. Zone of Interest is not a fun movie, and you will not have a good time. And by the time you're done with it, you'll feel sick.
Well, you're not gonna have
But
a good
she's
time
really
with Anatomy
good.
of the Fall either.
I think it's a more appealing movie. It's a more
Yeah,
palatable movie than Zone of Interest is. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Next bit of news. I'm fucking super excited about this. I wore the shirt. You can't see it, but I wore my Freddy vs. Jason shirt.
mm,
Freddy Krueger is back. Finally, he's back. We got some movement on the new Nightmare of fucking Elm Street movie, and I'm excited. My second favorite horror villain of all time, next to Norman Bates. And we're finally getting a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, hopefully, if Paramount doesn't fuck this up.
we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the last one didn't turn out so
It
well.
didn't.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure that last one was produced by Michael Bay, so go figure.
I mean, I will say Jackie Earle Haley is pretty good in the movie.
Oh, he's very
Through
good.
through no through no fault of his own, the
he's
movie he
doing his
does it.
best.
He's doing the best he can with
Yeah.
what with what he's got to work with. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who would you want to play Freddy Krueger if you could choose anybody, Drew?
Honestly, I say go the England route. Get a young up and coming guy.
He's too old.
No, don't get
I see what you're saying.
yeah, like
Okay.
do
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
did with
I
him.
thought you were gonna say I thought you were saying
yeah.
Robert England himself. I
I
was
mean,
like, dude is like 85 years old.
yeah, well, I would no, he's like 79, but I would love to see him be
Mm,
Okay,
part
whatever.
in the
But
movie somehow, like maybe like an Asian police officer kind of thing, like not like a
mm.
big part. I definitely think he should have like some sort of creative control because if you're playing that character for that many movies, like I think you have the right to have some sort of creative control over it. or like guidance. Like he could be like a guide to whoever's
Yeah,
writing and
a
directing it.
blessing, if you will.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said,
Yeah.
I say just go. I say just go for like an unknown character actor. If you gotta get a real established actor, I mean, the guy that plays Vecna wouldn't be bad. I can't think of his name,
Yeah. Forget what his name is.
but he's not that big of an actor. He's not that big.
Oh, Jamie something.
Jamie, not Bell, Jamie something.
Bauer or something
I
like
don't know.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like that big. I don't think. Like he's not that recognizable. So I think you gotta get somebody.
Yeah, but he already played Vecna. I
Yeah.
mean,
Which is
don't get
basically,
Vecna.
yeah, it's Vecna's basically Freddy Krueger for
Yeah.
for that TV show.
I definitely
Yeah.
don't. I definitely don't want like Skarsgård to play him. It's just he's just too recognizable at this point.
Sure.
You just know they're gonna try to get him at least.
Yeah, his eye,
Yeah.
his eye would be way too distracting for me. His eye would be way too distracting.
Sure.
Yeah, and with that being said, I don't want Remy Malek either because he's a good actor. Again, his eye would be just way too distracting because he has big bug eyes. Yeah, it's like everybody made fun of his prosthetic teeth in that Freddie Mercury movie. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, dude had big teeth. Freaking Remy Malek had big eyes. That was what would throw me off in that movie was his big eyes. Like that's
Mm.
yeah, like
He does have large peepers.
yeah. Yeah, so I say just go for like
Yeah.
an unknown at this point. Like
I say you cast Tom Cruise as Freddy Krueger.
can you imagine him like with his
See what
fat
happens.
fucking mannequin? He's like, hey, my mom, Freddy fucking Cougar, and I'm gonna kill you in your dreams. But yeah,
Oh boy.
that'd be kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I say just go. Yeah, just for a no name. But I don't know if it's gonna be like a remake or like a reboot. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, so it'll be interesting to see that.
I'm sure it'll be somewhere like they've done with the mini sequel requels that they've done with the Scream movies, and where it's like a soft reboot where they'll bring some people back and then they'll kill them
Oh yeah, I
off.
would love. I mean, she's terrible in those movies, but I would love to see Heather Langenkamp come back.
I don't think she's terrible in those movies.
Nah,
I think
she's pretty
good.
pretty bad. In New Nightmare, she's really good.
I've never liked her in those movies.
Oh, I don't think
Thank
she's
you.
that bad.
I love her as a person. Like, I love seeing her in interviews and seeing her talk about the series. But yeah, she's not very good in those movies.
She's young.
Yeah. Well, no, she's worse than Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween.
You think Jamie Lee Curtis is bad?
Well, no, what Jamie Lee Curtis is in the first Halloween is boring.
She doesn't have a lot to do in
Yeah,
that first Halloween movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's anything else you want to point out for this?
Nah, I'm interested to see if they do it, but
Nah.
I'm not gonna hold my breath because I feel like they tried to do this before. I mean, they did try to do this before, and it failed horribly. So
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. I won't hold my breath, but maybe.
yeah. Jackson, got any closing thoughts?
Nah, I don't have anything else. Nope.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited, man. We're finally gonna get the Fred Man back. Our favorite green stocking demon. All right, so moving on. Have you been watching anything good lately?
No, us. I started The Mummy in preparation for this podcast, and I fell asleep. So
Oh, Lee Cronin.
I haven't watched it. I started watching Lee Cronin's Mummy because I hear it's like a low key Evil Dead movie, and I made it about 40 minutes in, and they finally brought the kid home, and I was just like, fell asleep because I just
Yeah.
couldn't hold it together any longer.
Yeah, that movie's pretty stupid.
I haven't heard great things. So
Yeah, Jackson.
I've been watching Pixar movies, like old ones. Like I watched Toy Story 3 again, and it was amazing.
yeah.
And then I rewatched Finding Dory for the first time, and it's still it's okay.
Yeah.
I like
It's not really a patch on the first one. I mostly listened to or watched it because I've been listening to the latest Blank Check miniseries about Andrew Stanton.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I wanted to rewatch Finding Dory to see,
Mm,
if I'd missed anything, and I don't love it. It's got some stuff I like in it,
mm.
but yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. A couple of movies I want to highlight. I finally watched the '90s comedy classic or cult classic. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Hmm.
Really enjoyed it. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more of like a dark comedy, like a Weekend at Bernie's
Mm,
type of situation.
mm-mm.
But this is
It's
basically like
light as air.
yeah, this is basically the mom taking like a 3 month long vacation in Australia, and she hired like a really old babysitter that dies. And then I thought the whole movie was gonna be like, oh, like how we're gonna hide the body, kind of
Mm-mm.
thing. But
No.
that breath passed real quick, and then Christina Applegate um um gets a job at a fashion line, and so the
Hmm.
movie's kind of all about that. Her, kind of
That's
learning.
what the movie's about.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah. It's
wow, I've
basically
never.
it's basically like a teenage girl like wish fulfillment movie.
Yeah, it's
It's kind of fun though. It's fun for the
Oh,
most
okay.
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's basically like kind of her being put. It's her and her older brother kind of being put in her mother's shoes a little bit, in a
Hmm.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's not bad. And then I watched an Italian horror movie called Demons. About
Mm.
these people like get invited to a mysterious movie screening of a horror movie, and
Okay.
they slowly start to turn to demons, and it's fucking insane. It's a little Evil Dead, a little Return of the Living Dead. Very
Yeah.
gory. And they play fucking metal music in the
Hmm.
movie. They play
It's this is it Goblin? Is it the same people who did the Argento score
yeah,
for
Goblin.
Suspiria? Yeah. I saw a live performance. The guy, there's no one else in Goblin except for the main guy, I guess now.
Oh, it's like
But
a
they
Nine
came
Inch
through.
Nails kind of thing.
Kinda, I guess. Basically, he reformed it with a bunch of younger people, and so like they did a
Oh, okay.
live score of it in Little Rock, I think, like 2 years ago. And I went to it. It was fun. It was a good time.
Hmm.
The movie is silly
Hmm.
schlock, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's cool
expect that
seeing a
from
live
that.
score with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So, anyways, guys, you ready to get to the Evil Dead Burns discussion?
Yeah. Let's jump in.
All right.
Sure.
So the plot summary for Evil Dead Burns, according to the Internet Movie Database. After the loss of her husband, a woman seeks solace with her in-laws as one by one they transform into deadites. She's come to discover that the vows she took in life survive even in death.
All right, you ready?
Thank you, Joseph. That was beautiful.
No. That's Will's seat. Where's the wedding ring?
Alice, you were his wife. Why aren't you wearing it? I'm not sure.
Did you sell it?
No, of course not.
You get a good price.
I really think we should do this another time.
No, now's the best time.
Will's looking down on us from above.
From above. He's down below.
All right, Jackson. What are your quick thoughts about the Evil Dead Burns?
I don't know that I have quick thoughts because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, obviously, if you've listened to the show, I love this franchise. I've loved it all the way up until the present day. I don't hate this movie, but I don't really like it that
Hmm.
much either. I
Yeah.
I see what it's doing. It's building off the same sort of template that Rise established, which is let's not go after a bunch of teenagers in a cabin in the woods. Let's attack a family.
Hmm.
I like that part of it.
Hmm.
This movie, I feel so conflicted about it because there are some things I just love and some things that I just cannot forgive. So I don't know. We'll get into it as we go along. Also, I saw this movie like 5 days ago, and I don't know how well I'm going to remember it. So we'll see.
All right, Eric, what are your thoughts? Even though I kind of know yours, could we went to go see it together?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I think it's a bit of a mixed bag of a movie. As It's not. It doesn't quite feel like an Evil Dead movie to me. It
Mhm.
feels more like like a one of those like French extreme movies from like the early 2000s, like High
Yeah.
Tension or Martyrs or
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah.
For better or worse. And I think the middle of the movie works pretty well if you think
Mhm.
of it in those terms. But I think like for every time it like works, like it's like two steps forward and one step back, or like one step forward and then two steps back for me. It's like
Yeah.
every few minutes or so, like, oh, that's cool, or that's pretty good. And then like, I don't know, just kind of just loses steam too, I think by the end. The beginning and the end don't really work for me, but I don't know. We'll get into it. What are your thoughts, Drew?
Yeah, there's some pretty gnarly stuff in this movie for sure. I think it was just any old horror movie that didn't say Evil Dead, in the title. Um, I think I would maybe like it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think the movie has lost its playfulness. Like,
Sure.
I don't feel like any of it
Yeah.
had fun
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
with these people, with our characters. Like how like and that's the other thing about it is like people kept saying that like this is like the meanest, darkest, goriest Evil Dead movie. I'm like, okay, did you not see the 2013 one? That movie's pretty
Exactly.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like the roughest one. And
But that one
still
still has some
that
fun bits to it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that
Yeah.
still had like that playfulness to
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mhm.
Like I think, yeah, I want each Evil Dead movie to be different, to be fresh,
Sure.
but still have the fun. Like still have the Deadites have like an element of fun, like a playfulness to it.
Mhm.
And I didn't really get down with with a lot of the characters. I'll be honest, still, I thought they were just kind of boring.
Yeah, I didn't really relate to any of it wasn't quite as well like so like Rise, I think we talked about it the last time
Mm,
or at some point that, like it is probably the most relatable any characters are in an Evil Dead movie. Like you feel bad when they start having to die off.
mm,
And
Mhm.
you don't really get that with the
Because it's
Bruce Campbell
mostly
stuff.
kids in that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Uh, but here, like, yeah, by the time we started killing people, I was just kind of like,
yeah, like that movie felt more like Evil Dead.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I even told Eric like Alyssa Sutherland is my favorite Deadite. I fucking love that character.
She's really good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's scary. Like holy shit, but she's having fun. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
hmm
All right, so you
yeah.
ready
That
again?
movie struck a nice balance.
Yeah, you ready to get into spoilers?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen Evil Dead Burns, please click off now. For now, we enter the spoiler zone.
Love it.
I'm gonna make it that a bit now, and then I'll just intercut it with the Twilight Zone theme.
That's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, yep, just fading in the brand a little bit, straightening it out.
hmm
So let's talk about the end credit scene because Alyssa Sutherland shows back up again, which
You want
is
Wait, you're jumping all
you
the way
want
to
to
the
start?
end?
well, that's
The
what I want
end
to talk
credits
about. And
scene?
that's what
Okay.
got me all excited about this movie. I don't know how that works, like logistically, lore-wise, but it's still pretty cool to see her come back. And I don't know how they're going to incorporate it in the next one because that's going to be a prequel, set in the '70s. So I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say they always have weird stuff with mirrors in these movies. Like
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Ash,
true.
like puts his hand through a mirror, and then like the
Mhm.
evil Ash jumps through the mirror in like the second one. Like all the ones come out of the mirror in like Army of Darkness. I guess they haven't done it recently, but but there is some weird stuff with mirrors. So I guess that's how it works. Guess that's how she can come back. I don't know. They play pretty fast and loose with it in this movie.
Yeah. Do you think Sam Raimi was inspired by like a lot of Italian horror movies? Because I know they was have like a lot of mirrors in them.
I don't know. It may just be they're
Yeah.
just trying to think of funny gags in a cabin. Like what could we
Yeah.
use?
Yeah, but I thought that was awesome. I just want to point that out right there. And
Mhm.
then we get the girl or the lady from the lake in the last one come back and fuck
Mhm.
up those fishermen. And that one where it's all like all the fish hooks, like
Mhm.
peeling the guy apart. I had to look
Fish
away
hooks are
because
terrifying.
no,
Fish hooks are
cause,
terrifying.
yeah, because when I used to fish with my dad, that was my biggest fear was to get one stuck in my lip or whatever. And so I had to look
Right?
away.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a fish hook stuck in your skin?
No, I never.
Oh,
Luckily.
it's terrible.
No,
It's the
I
worst.
haven't. No.
It's the worst. You
Yeah,
have to
so that was
like pry
pretty
it in a weird way to get it out because it's got a barb on it. Ugh.
Yeah, you gotta like push it through the opposite
Through.
way.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah, 'cause
stop,
otherwise
stop,
it's just gonna
stop,
tear your
stop,
skin.
stop.
Then you get a bunch
Extreme
of them stuck
horror,
around your
y'all.
face.
I'm
Yeah.
not listening.
This is why we can't have Drew on extreme horror, which we
Mhm.
haven't done in forever, but still.
You guys need to.
I know.
We've been pushing it off, but we need to do another one.
Yep. So that was pretty cool. That and then they hard cut to a twerking shot. I saw of a woman twerking, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking to
Which is
myself, like I
so
didn't.
weird.
Such a weird tonal shift.
Yeah, like the thing is, like I was thinking to myself, like I didn't know Nicki Minaj was within this movie.
Oh my god.
But
Goodness.
here's the thing: when Spielberg hard cuts, or he didn't hard cut to it, but when the opening shot of Disclosure Day is a wrestler stomping that guy's head in, that
Yeah.
makes a little sense for that movie because the movie just starts like it's like literally a kick in the head, metaphorically and then literally. Like that makes sense. Come on, twerking in the Evil Dead movie, we don't need it.
That whole scene feels weird to me. Like it's a bunch of people arguing and we don't like I don't know. None of it seems like they're friends or like even like each other. The whole
Right.
scene
And
felt
then it
weird to
turns out
me.
they're all family. So
Yeah, somehow, yeah, like two of them are
Yeah.
related or like brothers, and then like the other,
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't realize they were brothers until I started hearing reviews. I thought they were friends.
No, yeah, I mean that's the whole. It doesn't even reveal it until like the funeral that they're like
right.
all related,
Exactly.
and so
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
you don't even get that in the opening scene. The whole opening scene to me feels weird and like doesn't
Well,
quite work.
the weird thing, okay, so here's what the movie does that was jarring to me. So it immediately starts with like the tape being played and it's
Yeah.
talking about the Book of the Dead. It's like cool, fine.
Sure.
It's an Evil Dead movie. We got to get this in there somehow.
Mm.
Mhm.
But then it hard cuts to the two fishermen,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't know who these people are. We recognize the lake, from the last movie, and then that sequence is pretty great. Like,
Yeah.
I was into it. And then all of a sudden, we get introduced to like another set of characters, which I didn't even realize for a good piece of the movie that the guy from the scene is the brother from the rest of the movie.
Mm.
I don't remember if it showed his face, but maybe he just doesn't have a very memorable face. I don't know. Sorry, actor that played that character. But I didn't make the connection until way later in the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt like I was being like sort of bounced around in a way that these movies don't really do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, Rise had like the two girls and everything, and then it's a prologue that sets up the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
But this one's like, it starts with one thing, then goes to another thing, then goes to a third thing that turns out to be the same as the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh God, movie, you're trying way too hard.
Yeah.
You don't need to do all this. And then the second thing connects back to the third
first thing, but out of
because
time. Yeah.
It was too much. It was
You know
too
what
much.
it reminded me of, as far as like editing the pacing goes, was Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. just at this Mad Max like style
Oh
editing,
yeah,
screen
yeah.
close-ups. It's just
But
everything is
those two
great.
guys are nuts that makes those movies. They're the same people who made the
Yeah,
Crank movies.
Yeah,
Neville Dean and
I haven't
Taylor.
seen
Yeah,
them,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
but like I
Uh,
thought this family was the Nobi family, at first.
no, they're like the last name is like, or I don't even remember what their last name is. It doesn't matter. No, after this early first scenes, I think I turned to Drew when we were watching, and I was like, I think this might be bad.
I mean, it was fine. Like I didn't
And
hate it. I mean, I like this
I
movie. I like this movie a
yeah.
hell of a lot better than Scream 7, which was the fucking insult to that franchise. I'm sorry, I'm not
I
gonna get
Which
over
still
that.
haven't seen it, so
Just wait. Oh man, I'm excited to hear your thoughts about that movie, Jackson.
I don't think
I'm
it's as
sh-
bad.
I'm
I
sure I will
haven't.
have
Yeah,
them.
it's
So
not good, but I don't think it's quite as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. But maybe I'm an apologist. Maybe I'm a Scream 7 apologist now. Maybe I've turned.
Don't worry, Eric.
okay.
I'm a Man of Steel apologist.
So
It's all cool.
here's what I want to praise about the movie is
Mm,
that yes, Drew, you're right. The Deadites are not having fun in this movie, which is a real
mhm.
mark against this as an entry in that franchise because the Deadites are always having a blast,
Mhm.
you know, killing people and possessing them and turning the world into hell. Um, but I will say this movie does have some funny stuff.
Yes.
When they're at the funeral and the guy starts like pushing the coffin down the little ramp and he's struggling with it, he can't get it, and he's just like pushing it, but it won't quite move. That
Mhm.
is awesome. And then the same guy, he's in there, he's putting in his headphones, he's listening to rap music or whatever, and he's just having a good time burning a body. That's fun.
Yeah, but
Anything
that's not it's not a Deadite moment.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
this movie does have a sense of
Yes.
humor. Anything with the stair climber, I'm
Yeah.
in because stair climbers, okay, on the one hand, they're sad. They represent
Yes.
people who can't walk up the stairs anymore, and that's horrible. On the other hand,
Unless you're that
they're
old lady from
always
oh sorry.
yeah, from Gremlins.
Right, right.
But on the other hand, they're always funny. They move
Yes.
at the most comically slow speed.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got scenes like this movie, and then in Up there's a great
Mhm.
stair climber moment where he just can't get the thing to go.
Mm.
Like, I don't know, there's something about a stair climber that's just always going to be funny to me, so I love all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Deadites are not funny, and that's a problem.
No.
But
And
there's
most
other
of
stuff in
like
this movie that's very funny.
sure, yeah, yeah. It treats almost all of its deadites almost too seriously.
Right.
Which I think is like villains, which is probably what this movie was going for, is a more like serious sort of like family and trauma, and then basically like this possession, which should be scary if I cared about the characters. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
if I really was invested in these characters and was interested in them and for their well-being, then that would be scary. Like your family turning against each other and like slowly killing each other.
Mhm.
That should be scary, but I don't know. I'm just
Well,
not. I just
that's
didn't
what
care about
Rise
anybody.
did so well.
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly.
Because we didn't know those characters going in,
Sure,
but
but
part of it's the situation in Rise because it's like a single mom. She's got 3 kids. They're
mhm,
about to be evicted. Like that's got a shorthand for like dramatic stakes. This
sure.
movie is just like I don't know. The son died in a car crash because of a deadite,
And he's a dick.
and he was
Yeah,
awful. Yeah, and
yeah,
everybody in the family seems to be awful.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
It feels
I don't
like we
know.
just weren't given enough character with like
Right.
moments with them before this, and we spent a good 20 minutes with them before they really get into the horror stuff.
Yeah, and they're all being dicks.
Yeah, they're all
Even
just terrible
Alice,
people.
who's our final girl, she's being
Yeah.
kind of awful too. And
Hmm.
that there's a justification for that to a certain extent.
Sure.
But at the time we don't know that. So what are we to do? We don't like her either.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will say, the whole movie taking place in like this old dilapidated house during the wintertime, there's snow.
Hmm.
It sort of reminded me and I'm not like a expert of this franchise, but it kind of reminded me of that trailer from the new Resident Evil game.
Mm,
Um,
Okay.
yeah, because I know that's taking place in like an old rickety house in the middle of the
hmm
snow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I just want to point that out. But
Yeah.
yeah, and there's some cool stuff. Like I think the thing that stood out to me was like the knife kill. That was pretty gnarly. When the
Knife kill.
when the Deadite slams the other brother into the knives.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the dishwasher. That was pretty cool. But
No, that was
That
fun,
was
and
I.
that's sorry. Go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh, I mean, but that's a nice like little setup payoff with that. They set
mm,
up in the movie, but I don't know. There's just like a lot of stuff in this that feels like kind of mean for just the sake of it. Like a movie, like if this was Bruce Campbell and like a deadite was forcing this guy's face into the remains of his like girlfriend, like they would play it for laughs. But here it's so
Yeah.
gross and like it's just like too much.
yeah, I
And I
think
don't feel bad for the character because I don't really know him or care about him. And then so like I'm just kind of left like, okay, that's just kind of gross
yeah,
for the
I
sake
just
of
felt
being
very
gross. I don't
empty.
know.
Well, I think it didn't help that you got like a French like filmmaker with that kind of sensibility to it. That's like a very mean
Yeah,
stability.
and that's
Yeah.
what Eric was saying about like the French like horror new wave and everything. The
Yeah,
new
I
French
think
extremism, I think, is the
hmm
official term.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think you probably want to get like a Zach Cregger, maybe like a Jordan Peele. I can totally see Jordan Peele totally kill an Evil Dead movie because he is really good with like blending horror with comedy, coming from a comedy
hmm
background. Uh,
Yeah.
dude, oh my God, I would love to see that. That'd be awesome to see what he would do with that.
I agree with you. I would love to see like a funny Evil Dead movie again. Especially for
Yeah.
if all of these movies are sort of like standalones and they can kind of do whatever. I'd love for maybe the next
But
one
I
to
don't
sort
want to
of
see
be
Sam Raimi funny Evil Dead. I want to see somebody else's funny Evil Dead.
sure. Yeah, of
Right.
course.
But yeah,
I will say here's something I liked about the. Oh, go ahead.
well, I will say, I am glad that we do have the Ash versus Evil Dead series. I haven't watched that whole thing yet, but
It's
the
good.
clips
You
I've
should watch the whole
seen,
thing.
yeah, well, the clips I've seen, I'm like, yeah, this is like the Evil Dead that I love.
Yeah, and that's why I'm fine with them kind of retiring Ash at the end of this because you essentially get like
Yeah,
6 more movies with all 3 seasons of that, and so it ends kind of perfectly.
yeah, yeah. I'm kind of cool. I mean, I love Bruce Campbell, but like, yeah,
Sure.
I'm good with them not being a part of it.
Sorry, Jackson.
Yeah,
What were you
So
saying?
here is what I like about the Deadites in this
Mm-hmm.
is that they're not like sort of gleeful in the way they normally are, but it gives them this weird erotic charge
Mm-hmm.
they're
Mm-hmm.
very horny in this
because you
movie.
Yeah.
they're really horny Deadites. Like we haven't really seen that before, and I will give that a plus in
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
this film's ledger because you get the girl that pushes the boyfriend down on the knives, and then she climbs on top of him and she's like sort
Mm-hmm.
of sniffing him, and her face is just right in his face, and
Mm-hmm.
she's a very attractive woman, and
Hmm.
so under normal circumstances it'd be like, yes, I want this woman's face right next to my face, but in this context, no, 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 thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
I told
And then
I
The
actually
kiss.
Told Eric I told
the
Eric
kiss, oh my god.
at the end of this movie, when it revealed Melissa Sutherland, I'm like, yeah, that's the only interaction I want with the Deadite is Alyssa Sutherland because she is pretty
Sure.
fucking hot.
Don't cast
Right.
doubt on Henrietta. Oof.
Oh, hell no, no. Like that's the thing, Alyssa Sutherland. I don't know if she's a mom, but she is mom hot. Like the mom from Breaking Bad, Anna Gunn. Like she is like I hate to say this total MILF, total MILF. Sorry,
But
mom, if
Oh
along
you're
my
listening
those,
to
god.
this. Sorry.
of course she's listening to this. Now she's like, oh. But
True.
along those same lines, talking about our extra horny deadites, is there's a kiss later in the movie that is probably
Yeah, that was
the
odd.
best thing in the
Oh my
movie.
god.
It's really good, and it's like this
I
long
agree.
push-in
Yeah.
shot, and they just fully go for it,
Well,
like
I
And
like
it's
tone,
like
everything.
it's like it's treated as a romantic scene.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Well, I like how the music.
that's why it works so well. Because also this
Mhm.
guy has multiple holes in his head from
Oh
where
yeah,
he
he'd
shot
already.
himself as a
Yeah.
Yeah.
deadite. Yeah.
Well, I liked how like the music like ramps up when they kiss and then it stops when they break up for a second and then it goes back
Mhm.
in again. I thought that was pretty cool.
I dug it. I dug that
Because
whole
yeah, you
scene.
think she's gonna be grossed out, and then
Uh-huh.
she's just so into it.
Into
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be glad that that guy didn't use tongue.
No, they did. They totally
Oh
did.
God,
They were
I
all
didn't know
going for it.
that.
Were you not watching? Yeah, they were
Oh,
like
that
all in.
it is full on makeout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With this incredibly gross
Imagine,
demon from
imagine
hell.
if that was Freddy Krueger from Dream Warriors, and he was like, "What's wrong, Joey? Feeling tongue-tied?"
No, I mean that's that whole thing. It's
Yeah.
like all of the Freddy Krueger stuff. Like he's a very even in the first one, there's like a very like tongue friendly Freddy Krueger out there, and so like this is sort of living out that fantasy of what it would be
Yeah,
like to make out with a monster.
the one time it really grossed me out, and I'm like, yeah, that you're pushing it way too far. Is in 4, in the classroom with the nerdy chick,
Uh-huh.
and he's just like his fingers in between his mouth and did the tongue thing. I'm like, yeah, that's real creepy,
Mm.
Fred. I know there's certain
Oh, imagine
allegations.
Fred being creepy.
Hmm.
I know, but no, that was just like that line, like they crossed it a little bit too much there. But
Here, I don't think they crossed it at all. I think this is like the pinnacle of the movie to me. Like anything that happens after this doesn't. Well, I mean, there's a bathroom scene, but after the bathroom scene, like none of it
I don't
really
remember
like
that.
that like hits quite like this, like the kiss does in this movie for me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was something. I told Eric as well that that guy Edgar, is the character's name.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
looks like Jason Statham and Bill Burr.
He does. He does a little look like that.
Yeah.
I liked
Oh,
him in the movie. I thought his performance, it was ridiculous.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because he's already like Jack Torrance in The Shining.
Mm.
You know,
Hmm.
he's psychotic before the demon even takes
Oh,
over.
okay. So rant mode a little bit. Why the fuck did you cut away from that person working at the crematory getting ripped up? That was stupid. Like, why did you cut away from that?
Save money, I guess. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Yeah.
That was,
Save time. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't like that at all. I mean, saw a little bit of it, at least.
What's kind of amazing is that no one else heard this. Like, first off, that he like fully like chopped up a coffin and pulled it apart, and then like someone got brutally murdered, and like no one else heard a thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. He
He
gets in
just
the
goes
car,
back and gets in the car and
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
starts honking. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about that bad CGI at the end with the boyfriend. That was bad.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it did
I
have
thought
a
it
very
could have been worse.
yeah,
It
it
could
could
have
have been
been.
worse.
Yeah, it could have
It
been
does feel
hell.
very T-1000-esque or like
Yeah, I
film
remember.
esque in
I
some
remember when
points.
he was walking out the house with the fire going
Uh-huh.
off. I started doing do 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 do.
Not wrong. I mean, it does feel that way. Although her pulling
Yeah.
his face apart was pretty great.
Yeah. Well, you know what that reminded me of? Remember the part in Dream Warriors when they go to the I think the junkyard and they dig up Freddy Krueger's bones and they had like a
Hmm.
and he had to fight or the Sheriff Thomas
Hmm.
um Nancy's father had to fight with the skeleton. That's
Hmm.
kind of what that reminded me of a little bit.
Although there's no fight here.
Hmm.
Like he just walks around and then eventually like that he does a lot of walking. They
Yeah.
don't do a lot of like fighting near the end of the movie. Which should work like thematically and like emotionally if we cared about that character. But we don't, and so like I don't know. The end falls a little flat to me.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty dumb. And then the mid-credit scene was a lot of fun, with the grandma and with the legs, like, I'm gonna borrow your legs or something like that, where she says,
Yeah, I was wondering if she was gonna come back because she's laying at the bottom of the
Hey,
stairs and like cutting her leg off like
hmm.
actively.
I like all the stuff with the grandma. I think that's some of
Yeah.
the best stuff in the movie.
Oh yeah, she's
Like, because that's when the movie can get a little bit silly.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the stair climber, but mixed with like all the other stuff around it. Like she's got the fake leg,
Mhm.
so they have to take away the
Mm-hmm.
fake leg, and then she loses the other leg.
Yeah.
It's like this poor woman. She's already, suffering from dementia, and now all this happens to her as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have anything else you want to say about this movie before you move on?
I mean, I
I
guess we
mean,
haven't really talked about it that much, but I don't feel like
right.
there's that much to talk about.
Yeah.
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 It's super violent, and with some pretty good special effects, pretty good VFX, and
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the
water
kills.
shot
We
was
didn't talk about
great.
the water shot. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
yeah. There's a fun like one shot in the middle of it.
Mhm.
There's a cool little bathroom fight where we play off of like deadettes can like get on the ceiling, which we haven't really done since like
Mhm.
I guess Evil Dead 2, like when Henrietta's like floating, like
Yeah.
No, I think they did it. They did it in Rise. Did he crawl up the
she's
ceiling?
Yeah, they
like,
did. Yeah.
did they do it? I
Yeah, she
can't
goes up.
remember. Okay.
Yeah, when she's in the bathtub, she goes up onto the ceiling of the bathtub and everything, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. Every time I see a character floating in a horror movie now, I cannot stop thinking about that scene in Jennifer's Body when she's floating above the pool, and he's like,
Mm.
you always know I kept you afloat. I think it's what Megan Fox says in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, and then it's like, oh, she's just hovering. She's not flying.
Yeah.
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 So let's
But
talk. Oh yeah.
well, I was just gonna say, like the wonder shot. Here's the thing about wonder shots with me. I almost wish that there was a counter in a movie that was gonna be like 3, 2, 1
Two.
up in the corner, to where I would notice the beginning of the wonder shot because I never know it's a wonder shot until I'm like halfway through it. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, it's a wonder
Oh.
shot. I want to see
Yep.
how this is constructed. I know that you're not supposed to notice it because it's supposed to be immersive because it's
Sure.
filmmaking.
Yeah.
But I'm somebody who wants to watch the director show off.
Mhm.
And so much of this movie up until that point was just like close-ups of people's
Mm.
faces.
Yeah.
And I was starting to get really frustrated with it because it wasn't doing enough stuff with the camera.
Mhm.
Yeah.
After that point in the movie, I felt like the filmmaking grammar just expanded
Mm.
and they
Yeah.
started doing all these other cool stuff.
Yeah.
And so I just want a warning. Like I want to know where the shot starts so I can watch it to the end and sit there and pick it apart and think about it. But I love this one because it's just following her. She's crawling on the floor. You get to see like the dad floating in the background. Like they don't call too much attention to it. There's all this mayhem going on around her, but it's focused on her, and I like that element of it. So yeah.
So before we get to favorite part and least favorite part, let's talk about the future of this franchise. Do you think with the next one going to be set in the 70s, do you think it's going to like tie directly to the very original one? Because they saw that in like 79, I think, right?
Yeah, they started 79. I think they released it to like 81 or 82. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, probably because they'll probably have to relate back to the own series. To me, I don't really care if they relate it back
Like,
to
are
the
we going to see the
series.
Nobi family again? That'd be cool to see that.
No,
Maybe,
if
yeah.
it turns out to like, oh, how did the tape get made? Oh my
Mhm.
God, I will boycott this franchise forever if it turns into how did the tape get made?
Yeah.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
But I do-
as much as I don't like this movie in some ways, I at least appreciate that it's doing its own thing. There aren't like just endless callbacks to the other movies. I think they say Dead by
Right, that's
Dawn
true.
one time, and so like I do feel like it is trying to do its own thing, which I appreciate. I appreciate like fully taking like
Yeah.
a stab at doing something original
Yeah,
with like the Deadites and everything.
Here's the thing. Okay, the 2013 one, and then the Rise. If you talk out all the references like the Dead by Dawn and We're Gonna Get You and all that stuff in those movies, and you just gave me you just gave me like a basic movie, and didn't tell me it was Evil Dead. I probably would have told you it was the Evil Dead movie, most probably.
Sure.
One, I couldn't tell you it was the Evil Dead movie.
Sure.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of like that kind of stuff. Like I keep saying, Yeah, but I think if they do it right, it will be an origin story, maybe before the events of the original, but still keep it standalone. If they can get that balance right, hopefully.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
We'll
we'll
see.
see.
I hope it just takes place right after the events of Evil Dead 1. And it's
Yeah.
just something off into this
So Evil Dead
other
2.
direction. Doesn't matter, either one.
I mean, that literally. Yeah.
But yeah, well, Evil Dead 2 is half a remake in the beginning and then half a sequel.
Sure.
Yeah, do you
It's
guys
not
know?
even half a remake. It's like 7 minutes
7
of a
minutes,
remake
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you guys know the story behind that? What happened
It's because
there?
they couldn't get the rights. They couldn't get the rights to the
Yeah, we
original
talked about
footage.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We've
basically,
covered this extensively.
Bruce Campbell talked about that in an interview, and he said, "Okay, so here's what you do: is you don't watch the first 7 minutes of Evil Dead 2. You watch it to
Mhm.
when he kills his girlfriend, or his girlfriend gets possessed, and he kills his girlfriend, and then you watch the rest of the movie, like right after you
Mhm.
watch the original Evil Dead."
Sure.
Yeah,
Then
I
it
might,
becomes a 3 hour Evil Deadathon.
yeah, like a Sabathon, but for
Like a
Evil Dead.
Stabathon, but with Evil Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually bought a Stabster from Texas Frightmare. I don't know if you guys watched my
Hmm.
blog on that. But there's a guy in the library that complimented it. He was like, "That's Stabster?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's actually pretty dope."
Nice.
It's basically Ghostface coming out of a film roll, and there's like
Mm,
stab at the bottom. It's pretty dope.
cool.
I like it a lot. Yeah, so I think that's kind of my prediction. Yeah, and then other than like, I want to see Jordan Peele direct one of these movies. That'd be so much fun.
See, I don't think he'll ever do it though, because I think he wants to do probably his own
Yeah,
original story. So
if he was going to direct a franchise, I would want him to do this or Elm Street because like his
sure.
comedy and like horror would work perfectly.
Hmm.
Um,
One can hope,
but
but
yeah.
we'll probably get more of this. We'll probably get more of the same.
So let's get into favorite part and least favorite part. Eric, what is your favorite part and least favorite part of this movie?
I mean, favorite part's kiss. I think the kiss is great.
Yeah.
It's weird and strange and kind of eerie, but I don't know. It's amazing. It's sort of like the best part of this movie, in
Hmm.
my opinion. There's other good parts to it, but I
Yeah.
love that part of it. Least favorite part, the first like 20 minutes or so. Like the movie really doesn't feel like it's like kicking into gear until really like the table scene. I think there's some like good bits in there, especially like once we get to the funeral and everything. But like everything before the credits pop up, like I don't. You get the cool like lake scene, but it doesn't really connect to anything.
Hmm.
There's like too many false starts. I don't know, and like I don't like any of the characters, so just like I don't know I don't know. This may be bad. I don't know. I don't like the first like 20 minutes or
Yeah.
so of the movie. But
And then what is your favorite part, Jackson?
My favorite part is probably what the kiss, the same as there. But I want to draw attention to something I thought was really cool, which is death by headrest.
Oh, I forgot
I
about
have
that.
I have never it would have it would have never occurred to me. Although, you take the headrest out of a car and it is kind of spiky on the ends of those
Hmm.
things. And but I never thought I would see somebody use that as a lethal weapon in a horror movie. And this movie does it and it works. Because part of it goes through her face, part of it goes through her neck.
Hmm.
Um and it's just really cool that they found a novel weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though, like, I feel like the Deadites don't really use
Hmm.
weapons. I don't know.
They're their
Do
own
they?
weapon.
Yeah, they're kind of their own weapon. I don't know. So maybe it breaks the reality a little bit, but I
Hmm.
just loved that they used that as the murder weapon early on in this
Yeah.
movie. So I'm gonna highlight that. If it's not my favorite part, it's up there. Yeah.
Okay. And then least favorite.
Also, I love the stair climber stuff.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Um.
least favorite. So this movie looks like shit. The cinematography in this movie is so terrible that I was really annoyed by the end because not only we talked about well, we mentioned like the first third of this movie or whatever is mostly just facial close-ups of the actors, which can work in a different kind of movie, but I need more geographic space if we're going to establish this house as a setting for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And also it gets monotonous, but also it's just the quality of the images. Like everything's very like it's very drained of color, which is fine for a horror movie, but it's also kind of low contrast. Like everything is very washed out. Everything looks gray and boring in a way that even like I didn't think Rise looked this bad. I thought it looked pretty good. The one in 2013 looks amazing, but this movie, the cinematography is just so bad. And I didn't look up who shot it. Maybe they've done some good stuff, but I don't know. I hated the way this movie
Yeah.
looked.
Before I get to my favorite and least favorite part, I know this is me and Eric's least favorite Evil Dead movie. Am I correct on that, Eric? You said this was your least favorite.
Yeah, no, this is probably the bottom of the rung for me,
Yeah.
as far as Evil
Mhm.
Dead movies go.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
It's not all bad. It's just like there's so many other good ones to put above this that it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Jackson?
It's my least favorite, yeah.
Yeah. So let's do a
But that's because I love this franchise as a whole.
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess let's do a re-ranking real quick before I get to my my favorite and least favorite. So I would go the first one. And then I would go Army, and then I would go two, remake. No, yeah, remake, and then Rise, and then this one. I would rank them.
I'd probably say Evil Dead 2 and then Army and then Evil Dead 1, although those could change around any given day on me. Then I would probably do Rise and then the TV show and then Evil Dead remake and then probably this one.
Yeah. What about you, Jackson?
So I would also say 2 is my favorite.
Yeah.
Then after that, I would say 1. Then I would say the 2013 version.
Okay.
Interesting.
Then Army of Darkness. Then Rise. But those are very close because they're very different. Army of Darkness almost doesn't fit in this franchise.
Yeah.
But it technically is part of the continuity, so I have to include it. So Rise and Army of Darkness I would put on kind of equal footing, but for different reasons. And then this one.
Cool.
I really like that 2013 version. It's great. Also, Jane Levy.
I need to go back and
crush,
revisit it.
So.
Yeah.
That movie has a chainsaw through the face.
Yeah. Well,
which is the coolest thing.
Yeah, I boycotted that movie for the longest time because
why?
You have to have Bruce Campbell in Evil Dead. It was what my attitude was for a while, and then when we did that Evil Dead trilogy episode a while back, Jackson sold it for me with that chainsaw. I'm like, okay, I'm watching this movie tonight.
Nice. I saw it in theaters when it came out.
I wanted to see theaters, but
it was
the
fun.
trailer scared me.
I mean, it's scarier than the first 3, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
it is probably the most horrific.
It's a lot of fun too.
It's gross. Yeah. I still think the original one.
It's so gross.
I still think the original one is the scariest. It's like the original Night of the Living Dead. Just something about like the low budgetness of it all.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that.
The first one always makes me laugh. First one's so cornball to me that I laugh at it.
It is,
every time.
But good God, every time one of those deadites jumped out, like it scared the shit out of me. The first saw it. All right, so I'm gonna go with my favorite part is that car scene, with the car burns and it reveals the title, which made me wonder how they're gonna incorporate the title reveal and Wrath next one. Is somebody gonna Hulk out? Like, are we gonna get a Hulk version of of a Deadite, and then it's gonna be like Evil Dead Wrath?
I did appreciate all the burning in this movie.
Yeah,
like there's lots of like the radiator, like burning the flesh, and all this. There's lots of fire
Mm.
and heat imagery, so at least they had the sense to put that in the movie, considering what they
Right.
called it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And that's another
good for
thing.
them.
I was hoping that there was gonna be like a hell element to this movie
Okay.
going
Hmm.
in,
Mhm.
but no, it's cool. I like the fire elements. At the replacement. And then I think my least favorite part. It's the Deadites just weren't funny. They just weren't having
Mm.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, they just weren't.
They were
I'm
just
sure
too
they
horny.
were, but they weren't selling it
They were
very well.
very horny.
Yeah. Yep. So let's do rating, and how we rate our movies that we review is we each give it a possible out of
Lost you.
what? Huh?
I think we were
Oh,
all
I
breaking up for a second. Hey, start.
lost you for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Start
Let's
back over. Sorry, Drew.
All right, and so let's get into ratings. And how we rate the movies that we review on this podcast is we each give it a possible out of 10 score. And then we put our score into an average calculator to get the official horror, sci-fi, and beyond score. And I'll start with you, Eric. What is your score for this movie?
Um, it's probably I'm gonna say 5.5. Um, I want to give it a little higher for parts of it, but then there's other parts of it I'm just like, that doesn't deserve anything higher than a 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. The kiss is really good. Like there's like a handful. There's probably 30 minutes of like really good stuff in here. And then there's probably an hour and 20 minutes of like
Yeah.
blick.
Jackson, what would you give this movie?
I mean, it's an Evil Dead movie. I'm gonna be a little generous with it, but it's still just like a 5.5.
Okay.
Like it's a 6 tops if I'm being really nice.
Yeah. Right.
There's enough. I think all the gore in this movie is pretty on point, which is
Mhm.
kind of the selling point for one of these movies. I don't like the characters. The story's fine if the characters were more interesting. Because I do like the idea of the Deadites attacking a family instead of just a bunch of like college friends or whatever. So I like that they continued that, but overall, yeah, it's not doing too much for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get you. I'm gonna be a little more generous than Eric and Jackson. I'm gonna give it a 6. I mean, it was entertaining enough.
Okay.
It didn't piss
I thought
me
you were gonna
off.
give it. I thought you were gonna be like 8 o'clock. I thought you were gonna give it like an 8.
It didn't quite piss me off as much as Scream 7, but like
Yeah.
still, it just wasn't the Evil Dead movie I wanted.
It's a really disposable movie, is what it
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
Like you take it out of the franchise. Like I think even Rise. I mean, it's not essential, strictly speaking, because this franchise has basically no continuity left anymore. But Rise
Right.
had enough
That's what
going
I like
for
about
it that it elevates it. This one is just kind of like you can just lose it. It's fine.
Well, that's what I like about this franchise now is like that's just do each one a different story. It didn't have it gives you
Sure,
a little more dump in there, but like that's not focused on it being connective.
Yeah, and I like that too, but just like do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's still an Evil Dead movie. This is sacred ground you're treading on. Thank you very much, Sebastian, whatever your name is.
Yeah, Sebastian Frenchie name.
Mm-hmm.
So that means this whole horror sci-fi and beyond score for Evil Dead Burn is 5.5.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do a 0.5 now.
Yeah, I forgot we did that. So
we'll do it now.
Yeah, we need to change that on the Oh Brother episode. It was a 9.5, but I gave it a 10.
No, you don't have to. What would you have? Oh, we need to ask Eric. What would you have given Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh, man, it's a solid 9 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I gave it to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it a 10.
So that would have dragged it down to a 9, Drew.
That would have dragged it, yeah.
Fucking bastard. Hey, you better give the original Scream a 10 out of 10, you motherfucker.
I might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
I'm
find out.
definitely
I
am.
don't
I
even.
won't be
I
as
don't even
I won't
think
be as
I give the.
generous.
I don't even think I give the original Scream a 10.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm the only one
Yeah.
that apparently.
I love Scream movies. Everybody knows
Mm-hmm.
this, but I don't think any of them are a 10.
I think the first one's the only one that's a 10.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it in October.
Yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
through all of them. All 7 of them.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have
Oh.
to. Well, we're gonna have to double up on those. We're gonna have to do like
Yeah.
two of them a sitting, like
Yeah,
separately.
that's fine. It'll be like the MCU look back, but for Scream movies.
Well, no, we won't do it like. What I'm thinking is we won't do it like 2 movies an episode. We'll record 2 different recordings, but we'll just keep it
Okay.
shorter. Like we'll keep them like maybe like an hour each.
If we
I feel like
can.
I feel like the first one's gonna go long, and then all the rest of them after that will be a lot
Yeah.
shorter than that
Well,
first one.
two and three, I have almost nothing to say. 4, ooh, that's maybe my favorite. So
Yeah, I'm liking
love
that
4.
movie a lot more.
I love Scream
Yeah,
4.
it's in
4 is
it's in my top 3.
Mm.
It might be my favorite one.
Yeah, yeah, and I want to try to get some guests on there. Like I want to get Reed and Nathan and Vera on there
Mm.
if we can. And then I think me and my mom are gonna do like a commentary. Um, at the end of the month.
Okay.
For the first
Cool.
one, and we're gonna dress up. Like I'm gonna be Sue. I think she's gonna be Gal Weathers.
Mm.
That'll be fun.
All right. So I do have a hypothetical.
Yes.
Yeah.
For this. And we sort of already mentioned it. I was afraid you were gonna like step on my toes a little bit, but here's my hypothetical.
Okay.
Mm.
You get to pick a movie, like any movie from history, and it starts as the same movie, but then about 10 minutes in, it turns into an Evil Dead movie
Okay.
with all the same characters,
Uh-huh.
but they're gradually turning into deadites and killing each other.
Oh,
What
my
movie
goodness.
do you choose?
I want to pick. I really want to pick like the most boring ass movie imaginable.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
See, I was thinking about a Muppet version of the
Yeah,
Evil
yeah.
Dead, of course,
Yeah.
but then it would just be stuffing flying through the air and everything, and
But there's
like-
human characters in those movies too.
that's true too. Yeah.
I would just love to see a Deadite Fozzie Bear go ham.
I'm gonna go Parasite.
Okay.
Parasites.
That'd be fun. That'd be a ton of fun.
You took an already thrilling movie and made it an Evil Dead movie.
It just means he was
Okay.
crazy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's in
So how would that work? Like,
well, I only seen the movie once, so so based off what I remember.
okay,
So remember when like I think it's like the old housemaid comes in when the when like the family's away, and then you just hear about like her husband's in
Yeah.
the basement.
well that's well
That's like-
into the movie.
Hour in the movie.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking like that's a deadite.
Yeah,
That's her deadite
okay.
husband. Well, I thought
there's been a deadite in the basement all along.
yeah, like slamming the door, saying, "We're
Uh-huh.
gonna get you. We're gonna get you."
Okay.
That's
Well, it does explain like the little boy in the movie thinks that he's seeing a ghost coming up from
Yeah.
the basement. So maybe he's seeing a deadite.
Well, I
Mhm.
But
really,
wouldn't that have already infected the family? If
Yeah.
he's been there that long.
yeah, I don't know. I just thought that'd be funny. Well, that'd be kind of a little bit like the little girl.
I
from,
mean, it's not a terrible idea. I kind of
No.
like it.
well, that'd
Yeah.
be a little bit like the little girl from Night of the Living Dead. He was in the basement and then she kills her mother. I actually just watched that movie last night. That is along as along with Quint's death. That is one of the most horrific deaths in any horror movie ever.
She gets killed with that trowel. Yeah.
Yeah, that ooh. Well, speaking of which, 2028 we gotta do the Romero zombie movies
Why 28? Why can't we do them now?
because that'll be the 60th thing.
Oh my god!
That'll be our October.
Because it's an
series.
anniversary.
We can do it. We can do it right now. We can jump on next week and do all 3 of them.
Night of the Living Dead, the very innovative movie for horror. it was established the flesh eating zombies. Even though they were not called zombies in the movie, they were called ghouls.
What's happening?
Jackson, what movie would you make an Evil Dead movie?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be obscure for a lot of our listeners. Well, whatever 10 of them there are. So I would pick from 1950 the Jimmy Stewart film Harvey, which is one of my favorite films of all time. Like it's
What
in
the
my
fuck?
probably top 5. Well, here's the thing. So you've got a guy and he's got an imaginary invisible rabbit friend and he likes to go to bars and everything. And his sister's really embarrassed of him. And she's trying to get her daughter married off, but Elwood is just he's just such an embarrassment for the family that he drives everyone away. So she tries to get him committed to a mental institution. So Dr. Chumley, who runs the institution, is also studying the Book of the Dead. And he reads the book aloud, and it turns out that Harvey is like a spirit from beyond. And he starts like slowly possessing everyone in the mental hospital. So you get like Jimmy Stewart and
Can you imagine if Jimmy Stewart was a Deadite? He'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get you.
Yeah, but it's also set. It's already set in a mental hospital. So in the 50s. So probably not the best place to be. And so you get all this Deadite stuff thrown on top of this pleasant comedy about an alcoholic with a very funny rabbit friend. So
why is this
who's also the devil, I guess.
Why is this gone tree branch trying to grab at me?
Exactly.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, I'm so happy that Sam Raimi regretted that tree scene in the original. Like, he basically said that like we only did that for shock value. And he said, well, we aim to entertain. I aim to entertain my audience, not to offend them.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
it probably
like,
goes
good
too
for
far,
you, man. Like that didn't need to happen at all in that movie. Yeah, another
but
good
also,
one.
Evil Dead in the hospital would be fun. I've never even thought or considered
exactly.
That. Yeah.
Dude, Oh Brother would be fun. As that'd be so much.
Like if one of the three guys turned into a Deadite.
Yeah, Dahmer with a Deadite.
I'm with you, fellas.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, going back to my Parasite version of Evil Dead, I would love to see it like be taken internationally. Like I want to see like the Latino version Evil Dead. I want to see like the Asian version.
Sure, yeah.
The Indian version, the African version. That'd be sick. Dude, that'd be a good show. That'd be a good anthology series. Evil Dead International. Like each episode or each season will be a different country.
I'd watch that.
Someone actually translated the Book of the Dead and like printed it in a bunch of different languages and sent it around the world.
Yeah, but then you get stars from all over the world. You get directors with their own like cultural voices and everything. Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. I'd like that.
I'd watch a Bollywood one.
Maybe Jordan Peele could do the African version. That'd be cool.
Well, he's not from Africa.
Yeah, but like
you'd want a filmmaker that's actually from Africa.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do the urban Evil Dead. Evil Dead in the Hood.
Oh my god.
Just like Leprechaun.
God.
All right, Drew's canceled, y'all. So moving on.
Hey man, don't you want a rapping Deadite at some point?
Yeah, I'm not sure that Jordan Peele is necessarily the guy to give us that.
Dude, Childish Gambino as a Deadite. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Donald Glover making an Evil Dead episode for the anthology. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Yep.
He's funny too.
So. Yeah, those would be a big musical number in the middle of it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then he plays Prince. He turns into Prince. Can I just want to play Prince in a biopic?
You really want him to play Prince?
Dude, he could rock that shit.
He looks nothing like Prince, dude.
He does look anything like Prince.
I don't care. He just seems like him. That's how that matters. And his music is very similar to Prince.
Not really.
A little bit. A little bit.
It's a stretch, but You know, until we get the Prince movie, we can you can dream.
Yep. If I can dream like Elvis,
Mhm.
good song.
There you go. How about an Elvis movie where it turns into Evil Dead?
Oh,
Who played Elvis?
No, I'm talking about like an old Elvis
Old Elvis
movie
movie.
from
Oh,
like
Elvis
the
was the dad.
60s.
Mhm.
Yeah, and everybody starts, and he basically becomes like the Ash of the movie, and all the like fawning bikini girls around him are turning into
Mhm.
Deadites. Yeah, there you go.
Can you do an Elvis impression?
Can I?
Yeah.
Uh, Not really.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
I'd have to work on it a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
gonna get. I was
I
gonna.
mean, when you talk, it's just got to be something like this, you know. But singing, like that's a whole other thing. I can't sing like
Yeah,
Elvis could
that'd be
sing.
funny to
Yeah.
see him like sing like do it like take an Elvis song and like to make it like real gory,
Just as Blue Hawaii, but it's
blood and guts.
yeah.
Okay, this has gone way off the rails.
Wasn't that one Godfather?
It was a
That
fun hypothetical though.
Yeah, no, it's
was
fun.
like the best. That was like the best one probably.
The Godfather, where the Deadites invade the mob. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or no, Marlon Brando, it's a dead night. He's like,
Mhm.
And they lock him in the basement, and he basically looks just like Henrietta at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And at the end, Al Pacino decides that he wants to be a deadite after all, and closes the door on his wife.
can you imagine Marlon Brando being like, one day, and that day may never come. I'm gonna rip your skin, bone to bone. But then tell me that day, except this, a gift.
Dead by dawn.
You know, Drew, I think we might have unlocked your best impression. That
It's
was
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
It's pretty
That was
good.
Well,
pretty
Pretty
good.
it's way more raspy than how he does it. He's a little bit more not nasally,
Yeah.
Mhm.
not as raspy as people normally do that.
Yeah.
Look what they done to my boy! They massacred him! Look at all
Okay,
these
now you
bullet
lost it.
holes! How,
Okay.
how the hell is he gonna be buddies
Oh,
with
we're
your
still
father
going.
if he's dead? Because it's James Caan. So.
Yes, I know. I got it.
Mhm. Mhm. At least it wasn't like, at least you didn't do a Rambo movie where it was
Oh
deadites.
God. Don't
I've already said
Eric.
it.
Oh, dead by dawn. Rambo. Or a Rocky movie. I mean, a Deadite Tiger, like I mentioned before. Well, no, there's no tigers in the Rocky movie. He just had the eye of the tiger, and he wore a tiger jacket.
Mhm.
The second
It
one.
would be dead eye of the tiger.
What about the movie Red Eye? Cillian Murphy as a
Red Dead Eye Redemption of the Tiger.
Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption, evil.
They did do
Red
one of
Dead
those.
Evil.
They had like a zombie version of it.
I don't fucking
They had a
know.
zombie level on that. Of Red
Wow,
Dead.
this is gone.
Well,
Sorry,
no, you
everyone.
brought up the hypothetical.
I know, but I didn't expect it to turn into all this.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be like a quick episode, like an hour and a half. But
I am the author of my own doom, y'all. So
Jennifer's Body, Evil Dead.
no, that's redundant. Come on.
She's already demon.
Freaky Friday, Evil Dead.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll stop. All right, guys.
Okay, yes, we.
So next episode is gonna be probably the biggest movie of the year, the most hyped movie besides Avengers Doomsday.
Avengers, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna be the new Chris Nolan movie, The Odyssey. I'm actually
Read by
looking
Michael
forward.
Caine.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this movie. I haven't loved a Nolan movie since Interstellar.
Mm.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like I wasn't a big fan of Dunkirk. I thought it was spectacle over
You didn't like Oppenheimer?
yeah, I didn't. I mean, it's a fascinating story. I just couldn't get into all the quantum physics stuff. And then
But you
Tenet-
really
Okay,
liked
fair enough.
Interstellar? Huh. Okay.
yeah, I love Interstellar.
I love Interstellar too.
I kind of hate Interstellar.
Well,
I
fuck
know
you,
you
Eric.
do, and
I
it's
don't care.
weird.
Well, I'm definitely not going to invite you on that review because you're just going to fuck up the score.
I will. I will absolutely. I mean, I don't hate all of Interstellar. I just really hate the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, the Odyssey. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I still I only got a few more days, but I still need to listen to like an explain video so I know what the hell's going on.
Mm.
So I don't get confused by this movie. So yeah, so if you like this episode and you want to see more spooky and weird content, make sure you slash that subscribe button and follow us at Facebook at Horror Sci-Fi and Beyond. And also, don't forget to leave this episode a killer comment and give it a King Kong size thumbs up. And never forget, guys, stay weird.